ready to laugh? I said, are you ready to laugh? Be quiet, you awful, awful man. Yes, I am. I am ready to laugh, and so are you. So this little segment right here, I had to change it a little bit. I had to make a little change to the show notes. But if you want to see an unserious person meltdown, first of all, we got 2 videos. First, from our good friend AOC, and then finally, liberal comedian Bill Eichner having a TikTok meltdown, saying it's time to effing panic, Democrats. So if listen, they're scared. They're so afraid. They're so afraid right now, the Democrats and the liberals. They're afraid. They're scared. They're so scared. So first, in regards towards in themes of masculinity, AOC is going to be commenting on masculinity. Okay. All right, AOC. All right. Tell us what you think.
And do you think there's a resonance that happens when Michelle Obama makes these comments where younger men specifically seeking to have a family, to have a child, recognize that the stakes are there? Or is this just one of those cases where you have a unbelievably historic gender gap and you live with it?
No, I don't think that we just live with this gender gap. I think we have a responsibility to talk to people and to educate and to make the case. And part of that means talking to men. We did this right after the Dobbs ruling in 2022 and saying this is not just a women's rights issue. This is an issue for men. And this is an issue for the fact that, as Michelle Obama said, when it's your wife, your girlfriend, your partner who is bleeding out and you are begging a doctor to save their life and they cannot. And if you have to walk home and raise a family on your own without a mother, that is a men's issue. And in these themes.
Now, let me get this straight, AOC. Roe v. Wade died under Biden and Kamala. You got fake arrested and then dragged underneath it, or walked, not dragged, walked to shaded area. Now, for protesters who've been protesting for a very long time, they didn't know invisible handcuffs can exist, and there's a shaded area in which you'll be there for a few minutes and then go home. There's probably a lot of protesters wondering, well, gee, why'd they get that special treatment? And to the activists, the pink pussy hat people, where are you? Where are you? You know, Roe v. Wade could have been codified decades ago, but you chose not to do it.
Themes of masculinity, if we want to be leaning into them as well as the Trump campaign talks about doing, part of that is about protecting your family. And if you want to protect your family, part of that means voting for Kamala Harris and making sure that women's rights and our bodies are protected. And the first line of defense from ensuring that your wife doesn't bleed out while she's giving birth is making sure that she has the rights to.
Wesley Donaldson, first of all, that's funny. From the womb to the tomb, babies making babies. Wesley Donaldson, get up and go see the White House counselor. Who taught you to make a mean joke like that? Who told you that? I know you didn't learn from me.
To make decisions over her own body.
All right, folks. So now that was the appetizer. Now for the main course. Behold, the face of the smug liberal. Let's just enjoy this art right here, because it's time to panic. And liberals, listen. I kind of miss my liberal churls. Okay, Scruffapone. I forget who the other guy was. Heroism or something. Hero. Scruff, hero, where are you? Don't you want to join us? So many of you liberals are going to be like, oh, please help. Please help us. We're sorry. We'll listen to you. No, I don't want to listen to you. Keep on sending me emails asking me for money. Constantly asking me for money. Oh, please, Kit, give us $1. Give us $5. Give us $47. F you, Democrats. Money me now. Give me money. Beg harder, liberals. Beg harder.
Hey everyone, it's Billy.
Hi, Billy. Everybody say hi to Billy. I better see that in the comment section when I clip this video too. Everybody's ready to say hi to Billy.
I don't post videos like this often, but I will regret it if I don't. It's 2 weeks till the election. I'm getting a lot of texts and feeling a lot of people panicking, and then other people saying, no, don't panic, don't panic. And I think those people are wrong. It is time.
To quote Jimmy Dore, don't freak out. It's time to panic.
Don't panic, don't panic. And I think those people are wrong. It is time to fucking panic.
Folks, don't clip this, but here. Everybody, to be clear, I, Kit Adrian Cabello the First, 4 generations deep here in Chicago, will now reenact a full-on liberal panic. What you're about to see here is a spot-on representation. Be you Democrat or Republican, Green or Libertarian, Boomer, Gen Xer, Millennial, or Gen Z. This is what a full-on interpretation of what a liberal panic looks like. So, listen, if somebody clips this, remember, I'm not a liberal or a Democrat. I am only acting this out. Are you ready? I told you we're going to have a fun Monday show. This is a panic liberal. Trump! 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 He's there! He's there! He's over there! There's Trump! Trump's gonna win! Trump! Ah! Trump! Trump's gonna get you! Don't you see? He's everywhere! He's there! He's there! He's under your bed. He's in your closet. He's in the backseat of your car. He's in the kitchen. He's in the attic. Trump is right behind you. And you see everybody? That's how you do a liberal meltdown. That's called a liberal meltdown. That's what a liberal panic looks like. You see? This is why you need to tune in. We have fun all the time here. Bride's Biscuit says, hey, waiter, there's a Trump in my soup. And end scene. There you go. That's right. Salty Digital. See, I live in an old school Chicago house, so noise doesn't get out too much. Envelope, please. And the award goes to Kit Cabello for his interpretation of a liberal meltdown. I want to thank the internet for giving me plenty of material to use to mock the vote blue no matter who crowd. But listen, more from douchebag. Time to panic.
Don't panic. Don't panic. And I think those people are wrong. It is time to fucking panic. Okay? And not just panic, but to do something about it. Because like many people are saying today, the polls are not good. I'm just going to be blunt. I don't work for the Kamala campaign. I'm just going to call it like I see it. The polls are not good. Trump has the momentum. The man's a fucking rapist who's been raping and sexually assaulting women his entire life. He's a fucking Nepo baby.
Well, geez, same thing could be said about any other Democrat politician like Biden. Right? Wrong?
Incompetent motherfucker who is mentally disintegrating in front of our eyes, and his voters don't seem to care. So it's going to be up to the rest of us, fucking sane people, to save this country, save the economy, save our most vulnerable citizens, working class people, women who don't have access to abortions, LGBTQ folks, anyone with.
It looks like Billy Boy's about to cry. Billy Boy looks mad. Billy, are you going to cry, Billy? Huh? Are you going to cry? Cry, Billy, cry. Where? Trump hurt my feelings. Where?
Half a fucking brain. The education department, which he wants to completely eliminate. And I don't mean, I don't care. People are going to be like, Billy Eichner's yelling at us to vote. Great. You can be annoyed at me, but that's not the point. Everyone has to get in the game here. We have 2 weeks. We can't let what happened with Hillary in 2016 happen again. This man is a fucking rapist. He was convicted of it in a court of law earlier this year, but even if he wasn't. So people saying, oh, Donald and Kamala, that I see young people saying they're the same, or I hate him, but I don't know if I can vote for her. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're a comedian. Shut up and make me laugh. Be more funny. Boo.
Please get involved. He is a danger to the physical safety of American citizens everywhere, not to mention our economy and to our own control over our personal freedoms, what we do with our bodies, what gets taught in schools. He is very, very dangerous, and not in the cool fucking way that some of his fucking fanboys think he is.
By the way, this guy's a comedian. I'm kind of laughing at him because this is peak, pure form, liberal panic and Trump derangement syndrome for us all to laugh at.
Okay. And I can feel it. I was out talking to voters yesterday. I did not like the vibe. So please do what you can here. You have to vote, especially if you're in a swing state. But we have to do more than vote. We have to knock on doors. We have to make calls or talk to your friends, text your friends, make sure they're voting. IWillVote.com, VoteSaveAmerica.com, SwingLeft.org. Any of these places will help you help get out the vote or help you find out where to vote. Donald Trump, in his first term, managed to overturn Roe v. Wade and eliminate the right for women federally.
No, that's not what happened, honey child. No. What happened to Roe v. Wade was this, okay? I'm going to rewind the clocks. Now, Barack Obama could have appointed in a new Supreme Court justice, but he wanted to wait because he'll dog. Also, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, remember her? Remember? RBG Ginsburg, remember her? Yeah, well, that lady was so arrogant and smug, she was going to wait for a woman president so that she could retire and have a nice photo op. That Supreme Court lady, remember her? Yeah, turns out they had an ample opportunity to keep liberals, the liberal Supreme Court. They could have, in theory, they could have. But see, that would require the Democrats to have a backbone on the spine. And by the way, any replacements that Obama would have picked during his final years of presidency would have been neoliberal corporatists nonetheless. But it's all right. So with such a huge vacancy, well, Trump won, Hill Dog lost, and hey, you got a Republican Supreme Court. But during those 4 years under Trump, Roe v. Wade wasn't overturned until this Democrat got into office. A Democrat named Joe Biden. And, the Democrats could have done something to, codify Roe v. Wade, fight for Roe v. Wade. And remember, when Barack Obama got into office, he had a supermajority in the United States Senate and House. But you want to know what he said about Roe v. Wade, Billy boy? It's not politically expedient to codify Roe v. Wade. And after Roe v. Wade was overturned, under Biden's administration, by the way, you want to know what I got from the Democrats? Emails of them begging me for money. Begging me for MONEY. And surprisingly, shockingly, the rest of my audience got emails very similar too. Text messages as well. Begging us for money. Keep on making me laugh, Billy boy.
Talk to your friends. Text your friends. Make sure they're voting. IWillVote.com, VoteSaveAmerica.com, SwingLeft.org. Any of these places will help you help get out the vote or help you find out where to vote. Donald Trump, in his first term, managed to overturn Roe v. Wade and eliminate the right for women federally to have an abortion after 50 years. Can you imagine what he is going to do in a second term when he's more confident, has less fucks to give, is more empowered, and honestly seems more organized. Project 2025, which is truly horrific in terms of its goals, points to all of that. So please do what you can, because we will live to regret it if we don't. We have 2 weeks. We will live to regret it if we don't. Even the people voting for him will live to regret it. And that's it. Thank you for listening.
So he's using the old tried and true classic of P. Diddy, vote or die, MFer, vote or die. Stop supposed to laugh, Mr. Comedian, but I ain't laughing. That's it's stupid. It's stupid. STU.
Love, why wouldn't I cry a little? War is on the rise, peace belittled. War is in their eyes, chlorine in the skies. Some still try to hide inside the middle. So love, why wouldn't I just cry a little? Oh, darling, when I cried beside the river, could have split the sky, sob so bitter. I told myself goodbye. Now, darling, who am I? I'm still surprised that I've not dried and withered. Now that time couldn't I have just cried a little? I think I lost my mind, but I got the picture. To set the script aside, it's all for scripture. The theater roars to life, the screen leaves people blind. If nature cut the lights, God, I'd forgive her. So the night I lost my mind, was I delivered? So honey, you will find nothing civil. All the greatest lies were something simple. The story of our lives, we'll throw it to the tides. Just promise you won't try to divine the riddle. Just sit with me while I cry a little.
All lies will be exposed.